को जानो थोरा
आली मोहे लागे वृंदावन नीको आली मोहे लागे वृंदावन नीको लागे वृंदावन नीको सखीर मोहे लागे वृंदावन नीको आली मोहे लागे वृंदावन नीको Can I do Raja Janamana? Raja Janamana Sudhakai? Radha Krishna Bolbo? Radha Krishna Bolbo?
रामचंद्र संग मांगे नरोत्तम दास. You know, Shamanand Prabhu, Narottam Thakur and Srinivasa Acharya. So Srinivasa Acharya was a high class of Acharya. Once he was sitting anywhere and newly married girl was going with her husband and he saw Srinivasa Acharya and he told that, oh, they carriers, they thought that in this ashram water is available, some shade is there, we should stop for a while and then we should go. So they kept the two palanquins there and they began to take water. And Srinivasa Acharya told, how a foolish person brings a snake, poisonous snake, black poison, and he is giving it in his neck. And that snake will bite and he will die. He does not know. That was this foolish person will do. Or saying, at once that bride, he came at once to him. What you are telling? I could not understand thoroughly. And then he told, oh, those who are going to marriage, they don't know that this is black serpent with very poisonous thing. And that she will come and bite here. And he will die. At once, his eyes were opened and he left and told the palanquin carrier, oh, return back to her father. And then she was weeping and they took to his father's house. And this person Oh, I want to serve you forever. I have given my life. Now my life is in your hands. And then he became Ramchandra, that very high class of devotee. Realized so life. And for him, he's praying to Srivasacharya that please give me the association of Ramchandra Kha. Please give him with me. And he gave. Once his brother named Durga Das or anything, he became very sick. Govinda Das Parinam. And then he tried to save his life by so many medicines and worshipping demigod Durga. But day by day he was decreasing and he was about to die. Then Ramchandra, as a brother, he came and told that, what are you doing? You are worshipping demigod Durga. Why not Krishna, Govinda? And taking your responsibility, if you chant one pointed Govinda, then you will be very pure and your life will be saved and you will be happy forever. Oh, hearing this, he saw that Durga could not help me. So at once he left and he took initiation from his elder brother Ramchandra and began to do bhajan in the dying page. And gradually in 2, 3, 4 days he became cured. Then magical effect was done and he at once began to do bhajan. He was a good writer and poet. Oh, then he wrote this and sent to Jiva Goswami. Bhajahure mana Sri Nandanandan Abhaya Charana. Only Abhaya Charana Arvind. And that is why Srila Prabhupada Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati gave the name to Abhaya Charan. What this name?
Jai.
Abhaya Charana Arvind. Oh, hearing this, and Jiva Goswami appreciated him so much. And he told that, I want that you should make poems like the Kirtan, song Kirtan. You are very much qualified. And send to me in Vrindavan. So he used to do. He had made so many songs of Mahaprabhu, Radha Krishna. So this was very favorite in our Guru Parampara. And Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj used to sing this song, weeping, heart melting. Bhajahure mana Sri Nandan, Abhaya Charan. Abhaya Charan also meeting with his name. And he used to. So all the songs of all the Kavis or like have some life history behind them. And we should also have a strong faith on this. Bhajahure Manasi, Abhaya Charana. Today, very auspicious day. Oh. Krishna, all the pastimes, sweet pastimes especially, were done in Kartik Mantha. Oh, Ras was there, Sard Ras Purnima. And also, Brajvasi all in the guidance of Nanda Baba, they observed Govardhan Puja, giving up the puja of Indradev. And Krishna took Govardhan Hill in this month, in that month. Also, Ras was done. Oh, Jasoda Devi binded Krishna in that very month. And that is why it is Damodar Ashtakam. Gopis binded with Krishna the bell and his pitambar very tightly, that he cannot deceive Radhika. So all these pastimes. So one of them is this, today we did, Annakut Muhammad. Why we did? Oh, can you, in brief, how Krishna advised Nanda Baba and others to do puja of Govaraj Govardhan, and what became?
Om Jnanam Timirandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chaksurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namah. Srila Gurudev has ordered me to briefly describe the history of how young Krishna, when he's about 7 years old, enthused his father and other villagers to give up the worship of Indra and instead worship Govardhan.
What was Krishna? उनका कृष्ण का तर्क क्या था? What was
his logic?
Logic. How he stopped?
Nanda Baba wanted to worship Indra so that the village of Vrindavan could be prosperous by the rain provided by Indra. So one of Krishna's logical arguments is that the rain is coming anyway, even upon those who don't worship Indra. The rain comes even on the ocean, where there is no need of rain. So the rain comes on the rock, the rain comes everywhere, so there's no need to worship Indra. Krishna told Nanda Baba and the others that it's better to take all that paraphernalia and worship Govardhan, because it's Govardhan.
Oh, Govardhan gives rain. Because he is so high, clouds coming and dashing with them and them. Because in Govardhan so many forests, so much forest. Oh, forest attracts clouds and gives rain. Why we should not worship Govardhan? Why to Indra? He is nothing. And why he told? Because Indra was thinking that I am the origin of these rains. I am gods of gods. There is none superior than me. He has some false ego. To cut his false ego, who wanted Krishna to. Can you more?
Krishna was telling them that our relationship is not with Indra, but our relationship is with Govardhan. Because Govardhan supplies the grasses for our cows, and the forests, and the fruits, and everything that our villagers require. So all the paraphernalia that was meant for Indra should be now used for worshipping Govardhan. So Nanda Baba, because he loved his child, he agreed to fulfill his wishes. And they took all the paraphernalia, and all the villagers of Vrindavan circumambulated with their bullock carts, and all the cows and all the residents circumambulated Govardhan Hill and offered all the paraphernalia, offered all the foodstuffs that all the villagers had prepared. And then Krishna himself assumed the gigantic form of Govardhan, and in a moment began eating all the offerings that the villagers made. And then he called out, Anayor, Anayor, that is, give more, give more. But Krishna asked, prayed to him to be satisfied with what the villagers had offered in love and affection. And he did so, and thus the villagers worshipped Govardhan Hill.
Anyhow, we did here very first class Govardhan Puja and Annakut Mahotsav. After finishing Annakut, what became? When they returned back to their homes, what became? Don't you remember? Oh. After Govardhan Puja, what became?
Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. So now, Indradev, he had become incensed. Who is this little cowherd boy? He thinks that he can stop my worship? And he became very, very much offended. Now, Indraji, he began to think, what are these cowherd people? This little Govardhan hill, this tiny little hill, and all of this cowherd village. They are so impudent that they are not going to perform my Indra Jagya, and they are simply going to worship this Govardhan hill and
lifeless. Lifeless Govardhan.
Lifeless Govardhan, and follow the instructions of this little cowherd boy? What is this? And because Indra is the king of heaven, king of all the heavenly planets, powerful demigod, most powerful in the universe, killer of so many great demons. And he's thinking, what is this little cowherd boy? He's going to upset my yajna? So now he made his plan. Okay, they are going to act like this, I will completely destroy them. So Indraji called his very powerful cloud called Samvartaka. This cloud is used at the devastation of the universe. It can pour torrents of rain to completely devastate any part of the universe. But Indra just simply wanted to devastate only this one little tiny village. But he did not understand what is Braj Mandala, who is Krishna, who are the Brijbasis, and what is Giriraj, who is Giriraj Govardhan. So now he began to send this cloud. He gave the instruction, go and inundate, and don't return until everything, all the cows, all the people, everything in the village is completely destroyed. So now the clouds began to come, and they were approaching. The whole sky became black, just like night, and lightning was flashing, and the rain started pouring, and the inundation started coming, and all the Brijbasis, all the cows, they were feeling fear from all of this coming towards them. And now they understood that their only refuge is Krishna, because they have completely taken shelter of the lotus feet of Krishna. The Brijbasis love only Krishna, they know only Krishna. And it is for this reason that they also obeyed when Krishna told them that you should simply worship Giriraj Govardhan. So willingly and very happily they followed his instruction and did that Govardhan Annakut like we did today. So now they began to approach Krishna, and their heads were bowed, and they prayed at Krishna's lotus feet. You are our only refuge, please give us shelter. And Krishna told them, he said, there is no need to fear at all, no problem at all, because Giriraj, he will protect us. We have taken full shelter of Giriraj, and he is all powerful, so he can very easily protect us. So you know that actually Giriraj, he has willingly agreed that he will lift up onto my hand, and I will be able to hold him up. Actually, it is his power, and he has agreed to do this. So now I will come and lift up Giriraj, and all of you should simply come underneath the shelter of Giriraj, just like coming underneath an umbrella, and all of you will be very nicely protected. And don't even worry that any of the rains or anything will come inside. So now Krishna went and he bent over and picked up Giriraj, and it is described that so very easily, just like a little child will reach down and he'll pick up a mushroom and hold it up. So in the same way, effortlessly, Krishna picked up with his transcendental lotus hand, his left hand, he picked up the hill and held up the hill on the tip of his little finger of his left hand. And now, holding up the hill, all the Brijbasis, they began to enter underneath the hill. All the hundreds and thousands of cows, all the Brijbasis, they all came like streams flowing into the ocean. And underneath Giriraj Govardhan, what did they find? Oh, very beautiful arrangement. Giriraj had provided for them everything required to live very comfortably, very happily. There were huge meadows full of fresh green grasses for all the cows to eat, fresh flowing streams for drinking very nice water, so many fruit trees, very beautiful sitting places everywhere. And Krishna was standing there holding up Giriraj Govardhan, and all the Brijbasis were very delighted because now Krishna was standing in front of them in his beautiful transcendental form. And they were relishing and drinking the nectar of his beauty through their eyes. Actually, they did not even know how much time was passing. And meantime, outside, what is going on? Oh, thunder is roaring. Explosions, greater than atomic explosions, unimaginable, huge explosion sounds, and there's torrents and torrents of rain falling like pillars, like elephants, and inundating everywhere, and lightning bolts are striking. And Giriraj, these lightning bolts were pounding and striking on the transcendental body of Giriraj. But how did Giriraj experience this? Oh, very pleasant. Just like if someone would scratch your back, you have some itch, someone will scratch. So for Giriraj, very, very pleasant. And in this way, Samvartaka is trying with all of his might to destroy everything. But no effect, nothing is getting destroyed. And underneath the hill, oh, the Brijbasis are having a very wonderful time. And all of them are looking at Krishna. And Mother Yashoda is very worried for Krishna. And she's thinking, oh, Krishna, his hand is becoming tired. And now I see that he's becoming a little bit thin. I should give him so much food to eat and fatten him up. Otherwise he will become too weak. And she's coming and massaging his lotus hand and feeding him and begging him, oh Krishna, you know, actually, why don't you give the hill to Sridham? Sridham can hold it up for a while and then you can rest. And then Krishna tells to Mother Yashoda, no, Maya, this hill, it is not at all uncomfortable for me. It is very pleasant for me. I'm having so much fun. And in this way, Krishna is playing so many leelas, and he's glancing at all the Brijbasis lovingly and smiling. Even he's playing his flute, and all the gopis are standing nearby, because at this time, it is like an emergency situation, and normally they cannot come so close to Krishna in front of all of the elderly Brijbasis. But now they're surrounding Krishna and gazing at him, and Krishna is exchanging so many beautiful glances. So in this way, for 7 days, 7 nights, non-stop, Krishna is holding the hill like this, and all the cowherd men, they have their cowherd sticks, and they're also holding up, helping Krishna prop up the hill. So in this way, the time passes by very happily for all the Brijbasis, protected underneath the shelter of Giriraj. So at the end, finally, Indradev, who has come to examine what has occurred, and he sees nothing, no devastation, and now he realizes that it is a complete failure. His whole attempt has completely, utterly failed, and now he calls off Samvartaka, the clouds recede, and now all the storm has stopped. And noticing this, now Krishna informs, okay, now my dear Brijbasis, you can very happily go back out. The storm is over. Giriraj has protected us. And all of them came out again happily into the beautiful sunshine of Braj Mandala. And Krishna also gradually, after everyone had left, Krishna placed the hill back where Giriraj was.
Giriraj Dharane
Ki Jai!
You? You can look. What became after that?
Om Jnanatimmirandasya Gananjana Shalakaya Chakshu Unmilitam Jenam Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. So when
Indra saw that I could not do anything, then he was repenting.
So Indra, he saw that he could not do anything, and in a very repentant mood, actually he went up to Lord Brahma. And there, when he went to Lord Brahma said, how could you do such a stupid thing? How could you go and try and attack Krishna in the residence of Vrindavan, the Brijbasis? Don't you know who Krishna is? Very, very stupid. Then Lord Brahma said, but actually, I have something to admit. I did something stupid like this myself. Previously, I also seen Krishna with his cowherd boys, his calves. Then I went and I stole the calves and some cowherd boys. And then Krishna, he showed me that actually he is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. He said, you've done a very big blunder. So Indra was wondering, what I'll do? Then he said that your best bet is that you should go and try and appease Krishna by going with Surabhi cow. That Krishna, he is very pleased but with Surabhi cow. And if you go with Surabhi and Surabhi petitions on your behalf, then you may have some chance.
Radhika?
Surabhi.
Yes, yes.
So then Lord Indra, he went to Golok. But this is not Golok in the transcendental world, but one heavenly planet. Golok, land of cows. And there with Surabhi, then he went down to Vrindavan. And there Krishna, he was there at Govinda Kund. And Indra, he came with his, he has so many eyes, and with tears flowing from his eyes, coming behind Surabhi. And then Surabhi petitioned Krishna, said that, oh, that there's somebody who wants to say something to you. And though he has hundreds of eyes, he's feeling so ashamed that he cannot even look at you with one eye or any of his eyes. And then at that point, Lord Indra, he went.
Why Brahma sent him to Surabhi?
Because Lord Brahma had said that if Surabhi goes and petitions on your behalf, because Krishna is very much inclined towards Surabhi, then he will listen. Then you have a chance.
What? You should pronounce it Surabhi.
Surabhi.
Oh, he knew Brahma that Krishna will punish him, Indra, surely. Only way to save him, that he should take shelter of Surabhi, and Surabhi should go and praise Krishna and pray for Indra that please excuse. Otherwise anyone cannot, myself or Shankar or even him. Because Krishna thinks, oh, himself the servant of the cows, and all will support him. So very easily that can be done. And if Surabhi is not going there, then what? Oh, Krishna cannot be satisfied, he must punish him. That is why he sent, and Surabhi came and went to Krishna with, but he was behind. Surabhi was, oh, Krishna, please, very much. Oh, how, mother, you have come? Then she told, oh, I have come. Oh, Father, this is my son. Please excuse him. Then Krishna, and then with the consent of Surabhi, Surabhi began to give so much milk, and from that milk, Indra and all demigods and all were giving abhishek like we did here. Then Krishna became very happy. And then he told that in future, I don't want to tolerate all these things nonsense. If you want your good, you should go to Navadvip. And there, with Surbi, you should austerity. And then you can be experienced. Then in the king. So thus, Indra also knew that, oh, he is Supreme Personality of Godhead. And when he did Abhishek, he kept name of Krishna. Up till he was Yashoda Nandan, Nandan Krishna. But now he kept the name of Govinda. Go Gopi, Go Vatsa and all others. Oh, Bindate. Bindate means he gives pleasure to them and always makes them happy and also protects. So his name should be Govinda and Govardhan in same line. Gopi, Govardhan, and he is Govinda. Oh, he is same duty, same function. No? So we did here. But can you tell that from where this Govardhan came to Braj? Before where and what he was doing? He was who was father and how he came to Braj? You know something? I should tell you, sir. Otherwise he should speak. I should tell you, sir.
So we understand that Sri Govardhan is actually a manifestation of Srimati Radhika's heart for expanding the pleasure pastimes of the Lord, for creating a pleasant, wonderful abode for Krishna's pleasure and happiness. But in order for these pastimes to appear in the material world, there are some specialities. So there are different scriptures too have given two different accounts of the appearance of Govardhan. And Srila Jiva Goswami has said, when we read these differing accounts in the Puranas or the epics, we should not think, oh, there's some contradiction or they're confused. He is saying that these are happening in different kalpas because these pastimes are appearing fresh at each time, so there are different ways in which these manifest. So in one instance, at the time of Sri Ramchandra, the monkey army and all the animals that were helping Sri Ram to build the bridge to Sri Lanka, the monkeys were collecting so many boulders and mountains, and Hanuman, of course, being the strongest, he was bringing whole mountains. So at that time he was bringing Govardhan towards Sri Lanka, and when he arrived over the area of Braj, flying with this whole mountain, he heard the conch blow from the construction site. You know, like work hour time is over now, bridge is built, cease construction. He heard the conch. And he immediately thought, oh, now it's time to march on Sri Lanka. No need to bring this mountain. And he put it down there in Braj. So at this time, Govardhan said, hey, what are you doing? I had a chance to go and serve the lotus feet of Ramchandra. He was going to now march across all this bridge built with mountains, and I could have had the soft lotus feet of the Lord touching on my head. Now you've put me down. Now I'm going to miss this great opportunity to serve. So Hanuman said, oh, don't worry, I will arrange for a benediction for you, that you will not miss this opportunity. So when Hanuman got to the shore there where Sri Ramchandra was waiting to cross with his army, he explained to Sri Ramchandra the situation of Govardhan, how he was missing the opportunity to serve. So at that time Ramchandra said that not only in the future would he feel the beautiful touch of his soft lotus feet, but as a special benediction he would also be able to feel the touch of his soft lotus hand. So in this way, Govardhan was blessed by the Lord. This is one of the histories given in the, I believe this was the Adivaraha Purana.
Oh, next. History.
Om Ganatimarandasa Yarandana Salakaya Chakshurunuritam Jainam Tasmai Sri Gurave Namah. So Srila Gurudev ordered me to speak another history regarding the appearance of Giraj Govardhan. This can be found in Sri Garga Samhita. There in Garga Samhita, it's explained that Pulastya Rishi, he was doing his sadhan bhajan in Varanasi, in Kashi. But there are no mountains and forests. Everything is flat and Ganga is flowing. So he wanted somehow or other to make his ashram very beautiful. So once, when he was visiting one of his disciples, that is Dronachal Parvat. Dronachal is one very great mountain. So he went there and his disciple wanted to give some dakshina to his Gurudev. So Pulastya Rishi said, "Oh, please give me your son." The son of Dronachal was Govardhan hill. So Pulastya Rishi was thinking, if I'll take this mountain to Varanasi, then there will be very nice mountains and scenery and forest, and I'll do my sadhan there. Okay, so then, but Govardhan, he did not want to go. So he put some conditions. Govardhan, young Govardhan, he did not want to go, so he gave some conditions. He said, I will go with you, but you should carry me at any place you put me down, I'll not move from that place. And also, you should not touch me at that time when you are impure. So, Pulastya Rishi thought this is not a problem, because he has so many jog seat, he can pick up a mountain and go very easily, flying to his place and put Govardhan down there. But he was not counting on the influence of Yogamaya. Yogamaya has more jog city than he has. More than anyone. So when Pulastya Rishi was flying through the sky, going to his ashram, when he was passing over Brajamandal, at that time, he felt some pressure in his bladder and he needed to answer the call of nature. So he put Govardhan down because he could not touch Govardhan while being impure, and he went to answer the call of nature.
Ours and our seat began to pass urine.
So, by the influence of Yogamaya, like one river was flowing for many, many hours. He never had this experience before. So then, after some time, he took bath so that he would be everything pure, and then he came to pick up Govardhan. But when he went to lift Govardhan, before he could lift, but now he could not do anything at all. So then Govardhan said, I made a condition, if you put me down, then I'll not move from that place. Then Pulastya Rishi, his plan for making his decorations at his ashram was completely thwarted. So he became angry, and he said, I curse you, that you will be reduced in size by the height of one mustard seed every day. And so we see now, Govardhan is going down. But really we cannot accept that this is the reason. Because Giraj Govardhan is so powerful that no curse of Pulastya Rishi can have any effect on him. But we may think that Govardhan is becoming smaller and smaller. Why? Because he is feeling separation from Sri Radha and Krishna.
So, Giriraj is himself Krishna. And more than that, he has come from the heart of Radhika. Any desire we have, at once he can fulfill. Even Krishna Prem, very rare, but he can give. So we have done Govardhan Puja here. Also, we can remember next Annakut Mahosava done by Madhavendra Puripat, to whom you saw drama play. And how he went to Brajabhumi, Vrindavan, and on the bank of Radha Kund, Govinda Kund, and how that Krishna met him in the form of a cowherd boy, and he went, "Oh, why you are starving here? No one starves. My mother has sent some milk, you should take." And he saw that in my whole life I am not attracted by any human or lady, but I am attracted now. Who is he? And when he took the milk, oh, totally he became heart melting and weeping. Oh, he was really Krishna. And he left me. Then he began to weep. In the morning, in dream he saw that very Gopal came to him and told that I was waiting for so many long time for you. Now you have come. I am very hungry. I am very hot, feeling very hot. So please give me abhishek and so much annakut that I can be satisfied. Then Madhavendra Puri took some villagers and dig out very easily from a kunja. Still that kunja is there nearby, Govardhan, Anna. And then he took it on the Govardhan hill, and three sides some piece of stones, and upside also kept, and began to worship there. Annakut was done for months and months. Very wealthy persons of Mathura, they heard and became very happy, and began to take all paraphernalia from Mathura, and cooking was there. Daily it was given to Thakurji, and lakh person used to take prasadam there for months and months. And then when he was satisfied by food, then he told his Madhan, "Oh, I am satisfied by taking, but my body is still hot. Can you bring Malayali Chandan from Puri Jagannath Puri?" "Oh, why not?" And then went, and after that you know all these things. So Madhavendra Puri also did. So we are very lucky to in his line. We every year in Govardhan we do so many devotees, thousands of devotees. We, especially in Govardhan, we go and worship there. Direct Govardhan, not a piece of Govardhan. Though piece of Govardhan and whole mountain is one, but still there is some glory in Vrindavan to Govardhan. So we do it months and months, not only little, months and months, milk, ghee, curd, and so many things, paraphernalia, and so many paraphernalia that we preparation you did, or more than that. I think that so many have joined our Kartik Brata and they have seen. So we are fortunate to do. And each year we do, and we will do until our life is in this world. Without Govardhan mercy, we cannot have pure bhakti. No? So many good pastimes there. Once Srimati Radhika, Lalita, Vishakha, they are coming in the Jagya for sacrifice of the Bhagur Rishi, and the way of Krishna. What? Check them. And there was great discussion between gopis and Krishna, and gopis defeated him. Krishna had to apologize. So there are many histories, all coming in our mind unheard. So, anywhere you are, by mind too, you can worship and pray Giriraj Govardhan. Krishna prasadena samasta saila samrajyamapnoti cha vairino sakrasya jah prap balim sa sakshat govardhano me ishata yatraiva Krishna Vishabhanu putra danam grihitvam kalan vidin sute sprihad jatra mahatadasi govardhano me ishata. Oh, this prayer will do more than worshipping him, because there are so many modes in this. So try to do. This is bhajan. Now I want to take you in Vrindavan, in the council of Rupa Goswami, in our what? In our subject. Ado Shabda Tato Sadhu Sangat Bhajan Kriya Tato Anartha Nivritti Nishtha, then Ruchi. We have finished Asakti. We had begun Bhav. And we have discussion so much about Bhav. There's still so much to speak. And you should try to realize this more. But how? I have told you that process. First, take shelter in the Guru lotus feet. Totally, without any doubt. If doubt, your all fruit will go. Maya Devi will take. No doubt at all in Guru. If you had doubt in beginning, you can. And you can see that Guru is bona fide. Dam Vishambhain Guru Seva. Shiksha, Diksha and all these things. This is the root of bhakti. And then in 64 kinds of bhakti. They are divided into 5 sections. 64. What? Bhavamai, Bhav Sambandhi, Bhavanukul, Bhav Viruddha, Bhav Aviruddha, and against Bhav. These 5. What are they? You will have to know. You will have to know. If you want to develop your Krishna Bhakti. What is Bhavamai? Can you? Oh, Bhavamai. What is Bhavamai? What?
Bhavamai is the intrinsic mood of the soul in his particular relationship with Krishna. That is, everyone has one of the 5 rasas or 4 rasas with Krishna. I am a servant, I am a Palyadasi of Radharani, I am like a mother, like an associate of Yasodamai. So this mood of realization of what is my specific relationship with Krishna, which pervades all activities, is called Bhavamai. And if one does not have this mood yet, then the greed to attain this mood is also within the category of Bhavamai sadhan.
What is Bhavamai sadhan? Can you? More. Or from sitting you can.
So, Srila Gurudev, he explains there are 64 angas of bhakti, but
And this is sadhan, by which you can attend all these things.
especially for those on the path of...
Especially it is the sadhan of raga nuga bhajan. And what is sadhan? This.
So,
Very carefully you should hear. Otherwise in a moment you will forget and you cannot realize. At least you should hear and take it here, not by this ear.
So we have heard how there are 64 angas of bhajan. These 64 angas are included in Vaidhi Bhakti. Srila Rupa Goswami Pad explained that Raganuga Bhakti means Virajantim Abhivyaktam Brajabasi Janadishu Ragatmakam Anusritya Sa Raganuga Uchate. Raganuga means when a person being in this world he's following by moods, the moods of the residents of Vrindavan, then his bhakti is called Raganuga Bhakti. For those who are on this path, Srila Rupa Goswami Pad explained Shravanut Kirtanadini Vaidhi Bhaktuditani tu Yanyangani Chatanyatra Vigyani Manishibihi. That those who are thoughtful and intelligent have decided that it is appropriate for those in the path of Raganuga Bhakti to observe the angas of Vaidhi Bhakti. But they will neglect some things which will not be favorable for their bhav, for development of their mood. Therefore, those who want to enter into Raga Marg, they will observe angas of Vaidhi Bhakti, but especially they will give a very careful deliberation on 5 things. These 5 things, Srila Gurudev is explaining, that is called Bhav Mai, Bhav Sambandhi, Bhav Pratikul, Bhav Viruddha, and Bhav Aviruddha. So of these 5, the first one is called Bhav Mai Sadhan. These are 5 aspects of the sadhan of Raganuga Bhakti. So Bhav Mai means that devotee, he is doing seva. But what kind of seva? Seva sadhaka rupena, siddha rupena chatrahi. Internally, he is rendering service by moods, according to his constitutional position, being situated either in Dasya, Sakya, Vatsalya, or especially in our line, Madhurya Rasa. He will render service in his heart by Antas Chintita Deha, the internally conceived Siddha Deha, to his Ishtadev, Shri Radha and Krishna, and this is called Bhavmayi Sadhan.
Bhavmayi sadhan. But what is Bhavmay? A relation with Krishna or relation with Srimati Radhika, which will help to come bring that bhav of Shakha or Vasalya or Madhurya. So they help, favorable, and they are transferred into bhav, this sadhana. So, bhavmay shravan, like Parikshit Maharaj heard from Sukdev Goswami, 10th canto, especially Brahmar Geet, Venu Geet, Gopi Geet and others. These are Bhavmaya Shravan. And Kirtan, like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu heard from Raya Ramananda. What he heard? What he questioned? And Raya Ramananda answered. What he told? Beginning from Varnasandhan to Radhika highest mode, that was Mahabhav, Rasaraj. Rasaraj Mahabhav, up to that. So hearing all these things and then doing kirtan, anukirtanam, first saranam, then kirtan. Follow me. If you don't follow and you instruct any other, that is zero. Like karma. First you should follow, realize something and then preach. Other what will you preach? You will preach that, by bhakti easily we can make money, position maker. Only this, karma. So first you should realize something, follow on the instructions, and then you should do. So this kirtan. Also, Raghunath Das heard from Mahaprabhu heard from Rupa Goswami heard from Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. These are Shravan, Kirtan, Smaran, Bhavmaya. And this supports to Prem Taru, Prem Kalpataru. Prem Kalpataru what? The moksha of Radha. So thus, bhav comes in heart. That is why this is bhav mai sadhan. Manat among raganuga or rupanuga bhajan. And then bhav sambandhi and you. Bhav sambandhi. Mantra jap and our
ज्ञानोतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः. So, Srila Gurudev ordered me to discuss something about Bhav Sambandhi. So, Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur has explained in his Ragvartma Chandrika. Ragvartma means Rag. In Ragatmika Jan, what is the spontaneous affection for Krishna, that called Rag. In which heart it is situated, this is called Ragatmik Jan. If someone want to attain their mood, they have to follow them. How come? Who is Ragatmik Jan? Have to understand clearly. Sri Rupa Goswami Pad has explained his Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu. Iste sarasiki raga paramabhishtata bhavet tanmaija bhavet bhakti sattva ragatmika udita. We have spontaneous mood for Krishna. Iste sarasiki bhava. Iste sarasiki bhava paramabhishtata bhavet. They always absorbed in Krishna's service. How to make him happy. How to please Krishna. So for them there is such kind of bhakti called Ragatmika bhakti. It is eternal assets of, eternal associates of divine coupling Braj. Ragatmika manusrita ja raganugacchate. Whoever want to follow them and they are doing sadhan bhajan in this world as a sadhak form, they call Raganugajan. So Ragvartma, to follow the path of Rag. And if you are walking in the dark night, you need some light. So if full moon day, then no need of light. By moonlight you can walk very easily. So Chandrika means moon rays. Sun rays will be hot, but moon rays is very cool and very smooth. So what is that moon rays? In good association. So Srila Chakravarti Thakur Pad has explained in his Ragvartma Chandrika for Raganuga sadhan, Bhavamai, now Bhav Sambandhi. Bhav Sambandhi is the upadan karan of Raganuga Bhakti. Like we are taking initiation from Guru Pad Padma. Guru Pad Padma has given us mantra. This mantra we are chanting every day. We are doing japa. Japa means in mind we are chanting all mantras. Like Guru Brahma Gayatri, Guru Mantra Guru Gayatri, Gaur Mantra Gaur Gayatri, Krishna Mantra Kam Gayatri, Panchavata Mahamantra, etc. This mantra, when it will mature, then this Bhav Sambandhi will transfer into Bhavmaya Sadhan. Like we have seen in Brihad Bhagavatamritam, Gop Kumar always doing job of Gopal Mantra. Wherever he is going, he never been satisfied. And when he came to Golok Vrindavan, at first he went to Sargalok, Mahalok, Satyalok. After that he came down in this world and he do bhajan. After that he went to Golok Vrindavan and became Priyanarma Sakha of Krishna. As before he chanted the Gopal Mantra, this Bhav Sambandhi. And later on when it matured, it became transferred into Bhavmaya Sadhan and he went to Golok Vrindavan. This is the Upadan Karan of Raganuga Sadhan. Hare Krishna.
Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasana Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. More louder.
चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौर भक्त वृंद चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौर भक्त वृंद Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama Rama Radhe 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 Jai 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 Shri Radhe 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 Govinda Radhe Radhe Govinda Govinda Radhe Radhe Govinda Govinda Radhe 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 Govinda Govinda Radhe Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Nitai Gauranga Jai, Nitai Gauranga, 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 Nitai Gauranga Jai, Nitai Gauranga. Very good, thank you. Then, first Bhavamai, then Sambandhamai, and then Bhavanukul. Oh, what name? Radhakant. Can you? You? Then you? You? Acha, you should. Very important things.
So, Srila Gurudev has told us about Bhavamayi and Bhav Sambandhi. Now, Bhav Anukul. the word anukul, it means favorable. So bhav anukul means those activities in the path of bhakti which are very, very favorable. Bhav sambandhi means they're directly connected, sambandha, by relationship. They are the upadan karan. They're like the material cause of the very development of that bhav. When bhav anukul means that they're favorable. The activities are very favorable toward the development of that bhav. So the activities that we perform in bhakti, shravan, kirtan, smaran, padasevanam, etc., these are all extremely favorable activities like worship.
No. It is quite wrong.
But also,
Quite
Ekadasi
wrong.
Vrat,
No. That they cannot be told like bhavanukul. Oh, they are bhav sambandhi or bhav vai, especially bhav vai. You should try to realize this thing. Which are bhav vai? Oh, actually bhav, that is sakha bhav, dasya bhav. They are bhav. And those who are transferred later on and upadan of bhav, oh, they are called bhav sambandhi and anukul, like tulasi.
Janmashtami Vrat, Ekadasi Vrat, Kartik Vrat.
For the pleasure of Krishna.
They're performed specifically to stimulate the bhav which one wants to develop, and specifically they're performed for the pleasure of Krishna.
Tilak too, tulasi, yeah. That is why we keep. Don't think that, this tilak or kanthimala, they are useless. Worship of a tree, plant, what is this? You should think. You must tilak. Otherwise, when the messenger of death will come, and he will select you. Oh, this is the bogus person I wanted. I should take to heaven. He will watch first. He will see. In this, in this festival, oh, he has come. And he told that I am coming. And I will mark them. Who had no tilak, oh, very soon I will take them. So, please be careful. Very careful. I am seeing so many devotees. Oh, they have no time to make tilak. Or what is tilak? We should don't see. Oh, it is favorable to pour water in tulsi, to do parikrama. All these things. Janmashtami, Ramnavami, Krishna, Kartik, Bharat, Ekadasi, all are bhavanukul. Oh, they are helping. They will help in making the mood, bhav. So they are bhavanukul. And then, what is bhav? Abhiruddha. Bhava viruddha. Abhiruddha. What? You can tell.
Bhav aviruddha. And so what is not against of bhav? The sadhak want to achieve some bhav like dasya bhav, sakha bhav, vatsalya madhur, especially in Braj, sakha, vatsalya madhur. So what is bhav aviruddha? What is not opposite like Puran Saban, and not supporting also to stimulate
Namakshar dharan.
Namakshar dharan.
Nirmalya. Nirmalya means what is nirmalya?
Like,
Which is given to Krishna. And in the morning, we take it. Oh, this is nirmalya.
so Nirmal is offering to Krishna like garland, other thing. As a prasad you can accept this. This is bhav aviruddha. And Puran Savan, so Vasudev has written so many Puranas. If you read that, it is not supporting, nourishing your bhav. Still it is not unfavorable for the bhav. So it is called bhav aviruddha. Like
And
so
what
many
is-
devotees putting like Gaunita stamp. This is also bhav aviruddha.
What?
Stamp, putting stamp here. And bhav viruddha, who want to achieve this mood, they must not meditate upon Rukmini, means in Dalaka Mohisis. Bhav prakriti, bhav viruddha. Like Gurudev had given example so many times.
They are against Raganuga or Rupanuga.
They are against Raganuga, Rupanuga. Gurudev giving example so many times.
If you are doing, following, your bhakti will be finished. Bhav.
So Gurudev has given so many times one example in Braj. One devotee was there. Somehow or other he wanted to go to visit to Dwaraka. And he thought, oh my God, why this kind of idea is coming in my mind? He was doing Raganuga bhajan. So in that village, one Brahmin told, oh Baba, I am going to Dwaraka. Are you want to go with me? He said, yes. Then he went to Dwaraka. Whenever somebody will go Dwaraka, they will give their one stamp. As before, they used to give
Chakra,
tapta mudra, to make hot and put here, that it will mark forever. But brand, permanent brand. But nowadays they are giving Sital Chap, means not permanent brand.
Gopi
Chandan. So he went Dwaraka and came back. When he came back, now he could not fix his mind in Raganuga bhajan.
That
No.
is Astakaliya Leela.
No pastime is not manifest in his heart, which he was doing as before Astakaliya pastime. So he thought, better I can go to other sadhu who
No. My friend
Yes.
was Raghunath
my friend
in Radhakunda.
in Braj in Radhakund.
If he can help me.
If he can help me, why this pastime is not manifesting in anymore in my mind? So who is sadhu? Sadhanoti sadhayati cha Krishna prema. Who is sadhan doing sadhan himself and helps to others do sadhan of Krishna prema. So must I go to my friend? When he went there, he not look towards me, look towards that sadhu who went Dwaraka.
He knew all these
He
things.
knew all these things in his heart. So he thought, if I help him, if I talk with him, then my Samini will be angry with me. She may reject me too. Samini means Srimati Radhika. She rejected already him. She may reject to me also. So she not talk with him, not welcome to him. So she came back and locked his door. And by his separation of mood, he burnt his body. When villagers came, the white smoke is coming. The villagers went there and they break the door and they saw that everything turned into ashes. They could not find it. So if we meditate upon Rukmini or Saptama etc., Dwaraka Dhan, then it's unfavorable for Raganuga Bhakti. So Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur and our Acharyas has told this is Bhav Viruddha or Bhav Pratikul. So we should not meditate Dwaraka Dhan. Hare Krishna.
We should not do Nyas,
Nas, Mudra.
Mutra. In Krishna Bhajan, no need. No Kush Dharan, as a smart Brahmins they do. We should not do. If you will have any love and affection for Dwarka, and you are meditating, oh, very high class of devotee like Rukmini, then what will be? You will have to be there. When your sadhan will be perfect, oh, you will not go to Golok Vrindavan. What? Oh, one of the maid servant of Rukmini. You cannot have. So we should be careful for this. Then Rupa Goswami has told that this bhakti, Uttama bhakti, is of three kinds. Sadhan bhakti, bhav bhakti, and prema bhakti. Up to bhav there is some sadhan. No sadhan of prema bhakti. He will achieve Golok Vrindavan. That by serving in the guidance of gopis or Madhva Yashoda or Sridham Subal, they will develop their prema. Sneh, Man, Pranay, Rag, Anurag, and so on. One thing more, that why Rupa Goswami has divided in three sections. He should divide into two. sadhan bhakti and siddha bhakti. Why this bhav bhakti? Because there is some reason that the symptoms of siddha bhakta is so that siddha bhakta, they have no anartha at all, no karma fall, nothing to taste. All kinds of vigna, badha, anartha, has gone away. This is siddha bhakti. And sadhan bhakti, kriti sadhya bhavit sadha bhava sasadhana vidha nitya siddhasya bhavasya. Sadhan means the sadhan which brings bhav, mood. So this is not also sadhan, bhav bhakti, because it is the fruit of sadhan. So sadhan bhakti and bhav bhakti cannot be one. Understand what I told? Neither sadhan, neither siddha.
Andhasya jnananjana shalakaya chakshurunmilitam jena tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. So Srila Gurudev has asked me to explain why Srila Rupa Goswami has divided in 3 parts. Because sadhana means those practices which are aimed at development, at achievement of bhava bhakti, at developing bhav. So when bhav comes, this means that that Samvit Shakti, essence of Samvit Shakti and essence of Hladini Shakti mixed together have come in the heart. This is called Vishuddha Sattva. As we heard yesterday, this description of Shuddha Sattva Visheshatma. So this is the fruit of sadhana. So it cannot be said that on the stage of Bhava Bhakti that this is sadhana. No, actually this is Bhakti has come in the form of the sprout of Prem, Premankura. The sprout of Prem now has come, has blossomed in the heart. This entire progression that we have been hearing about, Adal Shraddha Tatat Sadhu Sango Tapajana Kriya Tato Narta Nivritti Sya Tato Nishta Ruchis Tata Tata Saktis Tato Bhava Tata Premabhiranchati Sadhakanam Ayam Prem Na Pradur Bhave Bhavet Kramaha. This is all entirely describing one thing, which is the progressive development of Prem. But Prem is something that cannot be contained in this body. This body cannot possibly contain the fully mature fruit of Prem. So Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami has described that the disciple who has received the seed of Bhakti Lata Bij by regularly hearing and chanting, one is watering this creeper, and gradually it will grow, and then it will finally pierce the covering of this world, and it will take shelter at the lotus feet of Sri Krishna in Goloka Vrindavan, and there it will bear the fruit of Prem. But here Srila Gurudev is describing this Bhava Bhakti as the fruit of sadhana. So that devotee, what this verse by Srila Rupa Goswami, Kriti Sadhya Bhavit Sadhya Sadhana Vida, this is describing that sadhana bhakti means to cultivate those practices which are aimed at that those moods of the Brajbasis may come in my heart. And then when those moods have come, this is not any mundane thing. It can never be done by superimposition. One can never imagine, oh, now I'm loving Krishna like my beloved, or like my son, or like a friend. No, this is not by imagination, but the moods of the Brajbasis have come. How have they come? They have come through the associates, through our Guru Varga, and by their mercy only, these moods will come in our heart by contact with the essence of Samvit Shakti, essence of Hladini Shakti, which have come in our heart by the mercy of Sri Gurudev. Hare Krishna.
Also he has told Rupa Goswami, what Utpanna Ratayaha Samyak Naibigyam Anupagata Sakshat Kritau Saujogya Sadhaka Parikritana. What is the definition of sadhak? Utpanna Ratya. Rati has been. Oh, really to come at once. So, Utpanna Ratya. But so many nirvigna he has not been. Some vigna are there. Like Bharat Maharaj, he has attained about to Rati or Bhav, and he left everything, but he was attached to a deer. And what became? For 3, there was no offense, nothing, but he was attached, and for 3 lives, oh, he was down from that, and after that again. So you should know that in sadhaka they are about that all big has gone, but still there is something smell of that sakshat kritasam. He is also qualified to take darshan of Krishna time to time. These are what? Like sadhak, bilva mangal. He was very attached to that prostitute Chintamani. But she was very high class of bhakta also. She used to sing only the Krishna songs. He was so much attached. And when she gave a post that, oh, my blood and urine's this pocket, you have so much affection. Why not to Krishna? Your life will be successful. And this pain in his heart forever. He gave up everything. He was going to Vrindavan. But once again he went to a well, he was very thirsty and he wanted some water. And he looked that, oh, some very teenage, a girl, very beautiful, handsome. She was taking water. And he told, I want to have some water. Can you give? And she was giving and he was looking towards. After she returned back to his home, then he followed her, and went there. His husband was sitting outside of his house. He told that she went inside and he told, oh, why you have come? Do you want anything? Should we donate you prasadam or anything? No. I want to meet your wife. Oh, very happily she he called, and when she came, oh, he told that, can you give your 2 needles? Oh, she could not understand why he is asking, and he took at once, and he took in her. Oh, this is the root of all the evils. If there is no, oh, then I will not be attached to this world. And then, oh, he began to cry for Krishna. Oh Krishna, oh Krishna. And now he wanted to go. Very strong will that I should go. Ambitious. And when Krishna saw that he wants to go in Vrindavan, oh, at once he became very merciful. And he came in a covered safe boy. Baba, where do you want to go? I want to go in Vrindavan. Oh, myself, I am also going to Vrindavan. Can you help me? Oh, yes, why not? You can hold my stick and I will take you. And he was going. And what? Bilvamangal was repenting so much. And he began to compose new poetries. And Krishna what? Oh, hearing from and going on happy. When, after some time, couple of days, where that the wave of 2-3 months by feet, but after 3 to, Baba, you have come to Vrindavan. And he left and he wanted to catch him. Oh, this is none but Krishna himself. But anyone cannot catch him. strictly he fly away. Then Krishna took all the poetries of Bilvamanga, and it is so near and dear and raw to Krishna, nectarian, that it is called Karna Amrita. What meaning? It is the nectar of Krishna. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu collected it from south anywhere, and he gave to all devotees to copy it and distribute everywhere. And he told that you should always remember like your necklace. You should do. Oh, he is sadhana. But what sadhana? Not sadhana bhakti. Like Vaibhav bhakti, in the middle. So, sadhak of bhakti, of raganuga is very hard, very rare. But I have come to help you. Our Guru Varg, all, especially Swamiji, came to these western and eastern countries everywhere, and he wanted to give this, but he could not. Why he could not? He wanted, but he saw that there is so much, jungles. How I can? First I should cut the jungles, make it plain and fertile, then I will give. But whole life he. Srila Prabhupada has also told like this, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati. He told that, you should not think that this regulative, Bhakti, Varnashram Dharma and other things, to distribute books, all the activities. For this I have not come. I have only one come forward to sprinkle the mercy of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Anarpit Chara Prem. Only I have come for this. So you should try to realize this fact, and you should come. Otherwise, if you are involved in making money, position, what they will help you? They will make you to sink in the ocean of problems and problems throughout life and life. So don't believe in money, position and social services or anything. Krishna has given you human life. Labdha sudurlabhamidam bhausambhava. So always remember this and try to follow all these instructions, and then your life will be Go Premanand. And also, he had told Abhigyata Akhil Klesha Sada Krishna Siti Kriya Siddhasyu Satat Prema Shokha Swadvaya. And who are Siddha? Abhigyata Akhil Klesha. They don't know what is problem. No big at all. Nothing. Bhavakt may face all these things, but he will neglect them. And he will also feel some clash. They will come and he will see and he will taste. But he will tolerate and pass away. But this Siddha Bhakta, how? Abhigya, they don't know what is. No fear, no hunger, no thirst, no fever, no disease, no old age, nothing. They are in world but out of world. Like a lotus leaf. In water, but no effect of water on that. So Abhigyat Akhila Kesha Sada Krishna Sit Kriya. And to please Krishna, favorable that bhav mai, bhav sambandhi, like that, always doing. Especially in Ashtakaliya Leela, serving in the guidance of Rup Goswami and Rup Manjari. Raghunath Das Goswami and Rup Manjari. Always thinking how they used to serve him and how he did all sadhan bhajan. Then Santat Prem, Sokha, Ashva, they taste all these things. Sakha, Vatsalya, especially Madhur. Oh, they are Siddha. So, Rupa Goswami's Bhat has distributed in 3: Sadhan Bhakti, Bhav Bhakti, and Prem Bhakti. It is proper. I want that you should come towards these things. Try to realize all these things. Don't waste your time. If you are in sense gratification, always very busy in life maintaining, oh, you will lose so much things. So for this, he came to Western country. Our Guru Varga came. They traveled over whole universe. So their mercy is that. So you are very fortunate to come in their line. So don't lose this time, this fortune, and at once come in this line. Don't do anything for your maintenance. It will come automatic as your calamities and distress coming. Automatically. They will come and they will be on your head, and they will forcibly, they will make old, and they can take every your position and everything. So don't lose your time. From beginning, today, you should try to follow all these instructions. Go, Premanand.
Hare Krishna. So, Gurudev mercifully gave some initiation. Now Gurudev announced their spiritual name. And whoever taken initiation in few days, even in LA and here, tomorrow will be fire sacrifice, headed by Sripada Arna Maharaj. So male devotees who have not shaved their head have to do that for fire sacrifice. 10 a.m. tomorrow here in Pavilion. Hare Krishna. And drama player must be ready in 5 minutes.
The drama play? Oh, I never knew.
The devotees who have received initiation, please stand up when we announce your name. One devotee received the day before yesterday. His name is Zach Sanchez. He is here.
What name?